Hello, Monday night.
Hi, everybody.
We are here. Are you all ready? We're here. That's all I got for you.
We're here.
We had a painful week of dieting. We're here.
Yeah, that's a really good way to put it, I suppose. It's been painful, but we're doing good, right? Before we get started, though, as usual, please share this stream with your
Share to everybody.
Facebook friends.
People you love, people you don't like.
Just share it to everybody. It's everybody because, they won't want to miss out on, the silliness that we talk about every week.
We need to get this viral.
Random silliness is what I like to call us.
One week, I watched Seinfeld this week, and they were talking about water cooler shows. That their shows area. I think this needs to be a water cooler show.
A water cooler show?
Yeah. People talk about
okay, yeah. I remember. So, what everybody talks about the next day at work around the water cooler.
Yeah, around the water cooler, and then George throws a fit and go, well, people don't really crawl on a water cooler anymore. Shut up, George. But I want this show to be like that.
Okay.
But I'd rather them talk at like Starbucks on Main Street about us.
Or anywhere, like any place you guys work, like you get up and, you go to work in the morning, go in the break room, get your coffee.
Everybody's talking about the other shows.
Guess what I watched?
You got the one person, I'm watching 90 Day Fiancé. Well, yeah, I watch TMSM Weekly Live. That's a better show.
Yeah, guess what? I have What?
And that's reality TV.
This is reality TV. Okay, so do you want to go ahead and do your little introduction?
After I comment on Shane's on a seafood diet.
Shane, seafood diet.
I'm with you, Shane. That's the diet I want to go on.
He's so crabby, Shane. He is so crabby. He's hating every second of this diet.
Pretty much every second.
And actually, I'm pretty tired, too. I mean, I thought this would give me more energy, and I feel worse.
No carbs, no energy.
Ugh, carbs. Okay, do your intro, so we'll crab after.
Okay,
go do your intro.
Hello, and welcome to TMSM Weekly Live, show number 74 for January 13th, 2020. I'm Scott.
I'm Michelle Atwood.
Okay, and we haven't really done a lot over the last week. We've been busy, but we haven't been Disney busy.
Yeah, we haven't really been Disney busy.
We've been busy, so we did have a meeting, which we'll talk about second. Later on.
We have
about LOL.
We have list of priority.
But today. Michelle was at, actually she got dropped off at Caribbean Beach and then they bussed them over to Epcot for the Festival of the Arts preview for the media. So if you're following along on Instagram and Facebook, you probably saw a lot of photos, some videos that she shared, but she's going to give us a rundown of what she learned, what she saw, and what they talked about. So Michelle, take it away.
No pressure or anything.
No pressure, it's all on you now.
Okay,
I'm going to get something to eat.
No, you're not. Okay, so I like to show my little media badges sometimes when I remember. So this is today's Epcot International Festival of the Arts, hashtag Artful Epcot for this year. Pretty cool. So like he said, for some reason they had us go to Caribbean Beach and then bust us over to Epcot. And which we got to take the Skyliner back.
I bet you that's why they did it. They wanted all those media people in the Skyliner.
I'm guessing it is because when we left, I'm kind of jumping around, but when we left the event, it was in World Showplace back between Canada and the UK, and World Showcase. They're like, okay, now take a right to the Skyliner. Not like the buses dropped us off, but then they're like, okay, to the right for the Skyliner.
They dropped you off backstage, I'm sure, right by the area.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, they did. Anyway, I digress. Sorry, I'm tired. It's been a long day. So I want to show you a little bit and to play show and tell. So here's this year's Festival of the Arts, the little passport book. And actually, here on the back it says artfulepcot.com is like the actual link to get all your information.
I didn't know they did a website.
Me either until I just read it.
We're learning as you do.
We're going to learn together today. Every year as they do these festivals, of course, you can go, as you're coming into the park, find a little book, and it will tell you where everything is at.
And if you're not sure where they're at, they're by the park maps and the times guide
maps.
Up towards the front of the park. So just as soon as you walk through and scan your Magic Band or your card, you can get that.
Right. So we are going to, just going to give you a little highlights of what this year's festival has to offer. Of course, the Disney on Broadway concert series, which I did get to see some of that today. If you go to our Instagram at the Main Street Mouse, I have video of there was 4 performers from Broadway, and they did things from The Lion King, Aladdin. They had a little set of Mary Poppins, which I absolutely loved because they were really, really good But there you can actually see these Broadway stars during the festival run. And the festival run begins January 17th and runs through February 24th.
So this Friday? Is that
Yes,
right?
it's Friday.
This Friday takes off.
So it's a shorter festival.
This is the fourth one, correct?
I believe this is the fourth one.
Number 4.
Because a lot of people kind of forget sometimes, like, because Epcot has festivals all the time,
Right.
but this is the short festival. But
Because this one kind of runs into Flower and Garden.
yeah, because then you have like a week off, and then they flip everything and start putting all the flowers and wonderful things up for Flower and Garden Festival. So
which is my favorite.
I love Flower.
Actually,
and
between
Garden.
that and Festival of Holidays are really my 2 favorites.
Festival of the Holidays is good too, and that's also a short festival because it's
It
just
is.
over Christmas.
I did like Festival of the Arts the first couple of years, so I'm hoping this year's a good one too.
Well, they have, excuse me, they have, the different food booths that you can go and try different, like, colorful foods. They have the photo ops, like, where you can stand inside, like, a movie poster, or it looks like an oil painting
Very
type
cool.
of thing. The special character meets. They have, let's see. They have that big wall where it's like paint by numbers, and you can help put paint on the
that's
wall.
right. And they saved that somewhere because they did that for other years.
They do.
They say
do.
they put it somewhere, but
Today, they were showing us different like art activities. Like Erebus Brothers has one for like blown glass.
see, I don't remember them in the past having a booth or anything.
I
like
don't
that.
know either.
No,
I did
they
talk
do.
to the nice people over there today at the, but I don't remember. They have stuff like picture frames and candy dishes and things that guests can make and then come back and get later. Same thing. So Cindy did. There's like a bike, like a stationary bike that you ride, and as you're riding this bike, there's a disc that swings around like in a circle in the front. So they put canvas in the circle, and you tell like the artist what colors, like what your favorite colors are.
Oh, it's kind of cool.
So he like drips color inside onto this this kind of a disc where your canvas is, and it makes art.
That's kind of cool. I had a thing like that when I was a kid. It was like a little thing that's funny. You drop the paint in there. And
It's kind of like
there.
that, except you're pedaling a bike and he's
So you're getting exercise and paint.
You're actually getting extra exercise.
That's really smart.
So it's dual purpose. And then, like he said, they usually take the piece of canvas out, and like 20 minutes later, you can come back and get your art and
Once
take
it's
it
dried
home.
a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little keepsake. I know they charge for that though.
I was gonna say, did they give out prices?
I
or
want
no?
to don't quote me, but I want to say around $18 for one.
How big? 8 by 10, a little bit bigger.
Maybe size of
Yeah.
my paper.
Okay.
So that's kind of fun. What else?
And it's unique. It's a one of a kind.
It definitely is one of a kind. I mean, they all look a little bit similar, but you can put any colors
Worth
and such
millions of
that you
dollars. I'm gonna
add.
go make one. Put it on
Yeah, it's
eBay.
for millions of dollars.
Shane will buy it.
Okay, so it says chalk. You have chalk art, paint by number mural, which we talked about, and that's for kids of all ages. It says, the festival markets. Oh, and another thing, 'cause I do have it on my list to talk about. Mouse Gear is relocated. I put that out last week, and I don't think we talked about it.
No, it was after, I think. I'm pretty sure.
So, Mouse Gear is everybody's favorite store at Epcot. I know it's my favorite store.
One of the favorites in Walt Disney World.
It is, because Mouse Gear is one of the first to get new merchandise. Like, if you know that something is coming out that's new, Mouse Gear is one of your safer bets is where they're going to have it.
And I like it being a bigger guy. They usually have the bigger shirts.
Oh, well, that's
At
true.
Mouse Gear's, where I can't find them in a lot of the other stores. Mouse Gear usually has them.
Yes, Mouse Gear has a lot of things. They have all the things. Well, if you're going over to Epcot anytime soon, Mouse Gear is closed. I know that sounds terrible to even say those words. Mouse Gear is closed.
They're out of business.
They're out of business. No, they're not. They're they're
gear stopped
going
working.
under refurb. Mouse Gear is under refurb.
Don't say they're going under.
Oh, they are. No. they're under refurbishment. Can we say that?
Yeah, that's.
So where they put Mouse Gear is actually across the breezeway in Innovations East. So basically, like the electric umbrella is here, and then there's where they used to get the magnets, I believe. There's that area
entrance
back over
there.
there. I believe that's where the temporary Mouse
Isn't
Gear
that where
is.
Glidden was with their paint area? I think it was Glidden had a painting
Mm-hmm.
area inside that building. And then there was also a virtual roller coaster type thing on armature back there at one time.
Was it?
Yeah. And then there was
That's right.
there was like the House of Tomorrow that shows how energy can be saved and reproduced.
See, he remembers all that stuff. I forgot what was in there. Well, now it's a store. I actually put a little video clip of, if you go scroll back on our Facebook page too, to show you what the temporary Mouse Gear looks like. And I'm going to be honest, I mean, it's not Mouse Gear. It's just
It's got to be a lot smaller.
Of course, Mouse Gear was
It's gotta be
huge.
a lot smaller.
So anyway, I just don't want you going over to the 2 Epcot to go into your favorite store to shop and it's closed. And you know, you're not being prepared for that. So you can still shop, it's just across the hallway.
Across the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and speaking of merchandise, guess what? Guess what the theme and all of the merchandise is
Now, to
for
be
Festival of the
fair,
Arts.
it's been the theme at Epcot for every festival for like the last 2
Yeah, but
years.
usually
of some
it's
sort.
usually it's in there, but it's not all.
Well, painting is his thing.
I guess.
He's using his imagination.
Did you guess again? What would make me disgruntled? I can think of a few things, but
Chip and Dale.
Figment.
Figment.
All right. So yes, all right. I want to show you really quick. They gave me 2 things to feature. Here you go. I know everybody likes Figment but me, so here you go. It says Figment and Figment Color Company, Epcot International Festival of the Arts 2020. So it is a mug with like, yeah, it peels off. It's taped down, but it's got one of these guys on here, which is cute. Okay, I'll give you that. It's cute. And you flip it in the back, and what is it? It's Figment painting. So this Figment Color Company is like the new little theme this year. Like, I saw a lot of merchandise that said that. Like the pins, if you go look on our Facebook page, listen, I feel like I'm always directing. If you go look at our Facebook page, we have video of merchandise that has like a lot of this same type of a logo on it. The pins, I believe the Magic Band has the like purple with like yellow spots of paint.
Seems like a really small coffee cup to me.
You know.
And it's just a plain coffee. I mean, usually like the cups are bigger or shaped differently or whatever. They could have made like a bigger paint bucket looking type mug.
I didn't make the cup. I'm just
boring, I
showing.
think.
No. Here's the interesting part.
And that's supposed to be the paint.
Yes, but you get like a rubber paint thing to go over the top, and I'm guessing to keep your coffee warm.
Can you put it on the bottom?
I don't know.
It looks like the paint ran down the side.
I guess you could do that too. Maybe it helps like keep your stuff more secure. But anyway, and this would not be enough coffee for me either. Like I have my Haunted Mansion coffee mug is big. The one that says "Hurry back." I don't know. I think
it's like 20 ounces. So
this one is a little bit. Yeah, it does not do anything special. It does not change color. It does not do anything. No, but it has a little rubber topper on it. So if you like Figment and you like small cups of coffee, and you want one of these rubber topper thingies on it.
Now with 365 days a year, I think Michelle needs 365 of those mugs.
Figment mugs?
Yeah, so if everybody were to buy you one a mail until you'd have 365 of them to use for a year.
No. Anyway, so there's the Figment mug.
Yes, it will go good with Spectro Churro inside of it.
Oh, our Spectro Churro.
I'm just saying.
Maybe. Right, so.
Thank you, Sarah.
And the Figment fun continues with, these are the ears for the festival. And again, see, same, where is it? This
flip.
I was gonna show him that part. That's the only fun part. Look.
I did the back.
Okay, so in the front it says it's same thing with the Figment Color Company. So again, reoccurring theme for Figment.
It's plastic.
It's plastic. It does not do anything. Somebody had asked me in Instagram stories if the plastic like lights up or does something fun. No. It or can you take it off and put a bow there? No. It's just
tie one over.
Wheel. Can you hear that? It's plastic.
It's like that acrylic plastic seal.
Yeah. So but here's like he sort of ruined it a little bit.
I need to see it.
Okay, so it's like the pretty rainbow ears, but it does this. Like everything does this these days.
Like your sleeves did earlier.
Like that Disney. See, I've been in on this trend for way longer than Disney because I used to buy pillows from Five Below that did this.
Five Below had it first.
Five Below had it first, and I was loving it. Okay, so look. So if you like this whole like flippy thing, like I do, you are all set. So the color flips from like pastel colors to solid purple. So, and I wonder if it really changes the look of the ears. Let's find out.
Sure,
Let's find out. See what it looks like. See, I think I would be playing with it or walking around the park. I'd be.
Well, that wouldn't do you any good.
Flip.
Because you knock them off your head every time you did flip.
I do that whenever I see something like this in the store. What do?
She has to come play with it.
I have to go and like flip. So I guess it does. I guess it does sort of change the look of the ears. And also, speaking of ears, we noticed the other day.
Yeah, the red ones, the new red ones, they were priced $30 even.
Yeah, okay, so like when we first moved here, they were like $23, $22.99 or something. Then they were up to $24.99, then $27.99, and then $29.99. Now we're seeing signs for even $30, so they went up a penny.
Somebody just asked, do we know when Musketeer's going to reopen?
2 years. They're saying
For the 50th?
They're saying refurb till 2022. But
22?
That's what I was told. Now I hope it was a typo or like a whoopsie, because you would think it wouldn't take 2 years to revamp a store.
Well, you got to remember though, they're going to be remodeling Spaceship Earth. Not officially, but it's happening. And they said that's going to take 2 years. So maybe because it's all in that same general area, they're not.
Well, they're not doing the inside of Spaceship Earth until
Guardians and
after 21. So 22, they're going to start that. So no, I really don't know.
No.
But I guess we'll be watching.
It's like we can't even get a definite answer on when Epcot Forever ends.
Epcot for now.
For now, because we don't know. I heard it's going until the 50th. Michelle heard 1 year. We have no idea.
We don't know.
We have no idea.
But as soon as we find out, we will let you know.
That's for sure.
So, hold on. See, I can't stop playing with these ears now. See, this is like all right. You took them away from me like a kid. Okay.
Jack's chewing on them.
Don't kill your Jack.
No,
okay. So then, of course, like they do with all the festivals, they have, this one is called Figment's Brush with the Masters. What?
Teresa just said it, and I didn't think of it. The 40th anniversary is 2022 for Epcot.
Oh, maybe that's why.
I bet you that's why.
So this is one of those scavenger hunt things, like they do at Easter, like they do at Christmas, like they do pretty much for everything.
Yeah, it's a palette though.
This is a palette for Festival of the Arts. It is $7.99 to play, and there's stickers in the back. So when you find things, you go and you put your sticker out, and then it says, return your map to Disney Traders or World Traveler International Gateway for a surprise. So I don't know exactly what the surprise is. Maybe a pin.
It's a pin, probably. Figment pin.
It's a figment.
Maybe it's a pin of one of these arts, of these pieces of art.
Maybe
That'd
it
be kind
is.
of cool.
But they didn't show that unless I missed it. There was a lot to see today, so I totally could have missed
That's
it.
true.
But they also have like acrobat like type of performers. They had people doing like something you would almost see like on TV. Kind of Cirque du Soleil-ish.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
With like the balancing and the superhuman strength type of thing, that which is also on my Instagram stories. Like the stuff that people balancing, like this guy was balancing this woman on the palm of his hand over his head, and she was on one foot and the other foot was pointing up at the ceiling. I'm like, oh man. I ever wonder, like when you watch stuff like that, like what would happen? How horrible.
I wonder what they were doing sitting around going, you know what, why don't you stand on my hand, put one leg up there, and let's see what happens. Because I don't think that way. I'm not sitting there going, I wonder if I put Michelle on this hand and her leg was pointed that way.
Well, first of all, that wouldn't happen because we aren't coordinated, and that would be disastrous.
You
couldn't pick me up.
I can pick you up. I'll throw you at the camera. I'm teasing you.
Do you hear this? Abuse? Terrible.
Teasing you.
Sorry. Anyway, so there's the acrobatics, there's the Disney Broadway stars, there's lots of food, there's if you want Figment merchandise, you are golden. There's a ton.
Isn't there a spirit jersey?
There's it's a spirit jersey. It's like purple and orange and not super cute. But if you like those colors together, you're in luck.
Wait till the end of the festival, they'll be 25% off.
This is true. They don't have as much merchandise as they have for, say, like Flower and Garden or
That's a small
Food and Wine. So it's smaller, but it's a very small amount of merchandise.
Now you said, did you see in the book, are they having the pop art?
Pop art.
Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tarts?
Yeah. Are those going to be there this year?
I don't know.
But you said they didn't have them at the media preview. So
well, just because they didn't have it at the media preview doesn't mean they're not going to have them at all.
True.
Because
that's a favorite, I would think.
It was one of those things, like they only showed us a very small handful of food items. And then plus with me dieting, I couldn't eat most of them. Yeah. No. But they do have the one...
John was with you though, so he can take care of it. Hey,
no, I think that he was trying to be kind and not eat sweets in front of us. But they
stuck him in his camera bag.
Yeah. Nuts. He did eat this cake though. There was this. It's like different colors, and it's like a chocolate cherry cake. And he said something like, "Oh, there can't be that many carbs in this. Just eat like half." I'm like, no.
So he can eat the other half plus his whole
cake.
piece.
It's cake. You can't have it.
There's eggs in cake.
I am pretty sure that there was carbs in that. But they did have this this cute little drink. It was like soda water, and you know those boba balls like they have in Pandora. That pop, you know, when you drink them you have to have the fatter straw. They do have a drink like that this year, and it's got like whipped cream at the top, but like soda in the middle, and like the boba on the bottom.
Did you try that or no?
No, I couldn't try that.
Give a little sample.
No, I did not. But yeah, so like, there's just a lot to name. Oh my gosh, I didn't see this. Latte and donut pairings. Like coffee and donut pairings makes it all sound so much better, doesn't it? You know how like they have wine pairings with fancy food?
Cheese.
But oh my goodness.
I know,
I'm seeing this for the first time. And it's because I haven't had any junk in over a week. It's like, ooh, wait a minute, donut pairings?
It's amazing her eyes went right to that.
Oh, well, let's look together, shall we? Future World East modern pairing. Ready for it? Coconut ice latte garnished with a decadent chocolate donut topped with whipped cream and sprinkles. Holy mother of God.
I will say, if their donuts are the same donuts they made for festival or Food and Wine, paired with that chocolate drink.
The donuts that went on the chocolate boozy
phenomenal.
Drink were so good. So you got like a chocolate boozy drink. I don't know what was in it. It was chocolate something.
That reminds me, Lou owes me a donut because he said we were going to go back there and we were going to sample.
Okay, well you gotta let it go. That ship is
I'm not calling him.
But the boozy chocolate with the donut on top of, like, you put the donut went like right over your straw.
It just sat at the top of your cup.
It was fantastic. It was so good.
I didn't like the chocolate drink, but it had alcohol in it. So
I liked it.
Yeah.
So the Showcase Plaza latte and donut pairing. Renaissance pairing. Renaissance, fancy. Okay, iced mocha latte served with a timeless glazed donut and sprinkles. Okay, that's fancy name for a glazed donut.
Oh, I've already seen the next one and I'm interested in that.
Oh, American Adventure Baroque pairing. White mocha iced latte layered with red velvet donut and sprinkles. All right, and one more. Canada. Impressionism pairing. Blackberry iced latte topped with a delicious blueberry donut and sweet whipped cream.
See, I think my diet's going to have to go on hold Friday because for the people, I have to go sample these and make sure they're okay.
Donut pairings. No, latte and donut pairings.
We're letting our viewers down if we don't go try this stuff and let them know how it tastes.
You guys might be disappointed if we didn't go try the donut and latte, right?
All four of them? Each one of us with our own?
As I drink my chocolate protein shake and thinking about donuts.
Did you see somebody told you to freeze those? Yeah. Somebody said you could freeze those. Eat them like ice cream.
Eat them, I don't know. Okay, anyway. I digress, but yeah, that caught my eye. Anything with donuts catches my eye, especially when I can't have them. All right, let's see.
My fault.
Shut up. Okay, so this is new this year. We're gonna learn together too. Wonderful walk of colorful cuisine.
Oh.
It says new this year. Take a Technicolor tour around Epcot and sample a spectrum of dazzling, delicious dishes in a variety of hues.
So it makes it sound, I think it's like the cookie trail.
It sounds like the cookie stroll where you get food at different locations, and then once you get all of it, you get a special you get a special dessert at the end. I'm guessing it's one of those colory Pop-Tarts, by the way that they made it sound.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So yes, and then here's the you have to go to the food booths to get the stamp in your passport to get the special treat at the end.
At the end.
But you gotta buy like something from each of these booths, but you can find that in your passport. So.
All right. So, Festival of the Arts, thumbs up, thumbs down, not sure yet?
I think thumbs up. It's hard when you are, when you're trying to diet. Because they had so many things that are not diet friendly whatsoever. That's another thing. Let's sidebar for a second, talking about food. So like those of us who are in the throes of our New Year's resolutions and trying to behave, like from home, you can kind of do it from home. But when you go to Disney, it's a, I was going to say.
No, it's a, can't say that.
I didn't say it, I mouthed it.
Now I'm gonna have to go back and put a black bar over your face when you said that.
No, I didn't say the word.
They know what you said.
Oh my gosh, we're all adults here.
All these people. No, there could be a kid watching.
Oh, he's gonna shame me for saying bad. I didn't say it. I mouthed it. Anyway, move on. But it is hard. It is hard when you, especially like, you know, you're walking around these festivals and you see stuff like the latte and donut pairings, or they have ice cream treats, there's special funnel cakes, special like sugary, you know, frozen drinks and all these things. It's hard. What?
Stop.
I'm just saying, it's hard. It's hard. So,
you ate dinner. I haven't yet.
well, I had my chicken and broccoli. You really missed out.
Oh, it sounds like it.
But yeah, eating healthy at Disney is rough. But there's a couple places that you can find decent, like health foods. Two of my favorite. One would have to be the ABC Commissary at Hollywood Studios. There is a fantastic Mediterranean salad with grilled cheese in the commissary.
Grilled cheese.
Not grilled cheese, grilled chicken. Sorry, I'm so used to talking about cheese because that's all I've been eating. Ooh, grilled
nice
cheese,
thick
that's
bread
so good.
Heavy cheese on.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Okay, anyway, so and you get the Mediterranean salad with grilled chicken, not cheese. My bad. And you get a side of hummus, which I do like hummus.
I like the chicken nuggets and French fries.
And then over in Backlot,
Barbecue ranch mixed together. It's good.
Backlot Express, also, if you are a hummus fan, has these little, what would you call it? Like a hummus tray?
They just look like, I don't even know what.
He's like, ugh. There's two different kinds of hummus, like a bean hummus and regular hummus, and you get these little tiny
But they give you
breads.
like this much hummus and 4 little breads.
The hummus to bread ratio is not really fair if I'm being completely honest. And then you get like a little tiny pile of lettuce. I wouldn't even say salad, it's just lettuce. But it is remotely healthier than like the burger that has the brisket and the cheese and
meat is
all
good
that.
for you on a keto diet.
It is.
See, so you could eat the brisket.
But you gotta lose the bun.
You're killing me.
But we're trying.
You know, I'm
There
gonna tell
are
a story
ways.
here in a minute. When you're done with yours, I'm gonna go on to mine.
I'm done. Go ahead.
So this past week, Michelle, I, and Cindy all went down to Disney Springs to go talk to the people at Maria and Enzo's for the TMSM LOL show that's taking place on the 26th of January. But while we were down there, so we got done and we're like, hey, let's go have lunch. And Cindy's like, hey, let's go to Blaze. They have keto crust.
Keto pizza.
So I'm like, okay, I can have pizza, and it's keto. So, and I've made keto pizza before, which mine was really good. It was cheesy, it was good. So we get there, and we order this keto crust, which is $4 extra.
$4 extra for the healthy pizza. Just let that sink in for a minute.
Not
$4 extra.
Worth a dime. It was the worst pizza I think I've ever eaten in my life. I love pizza. I even eat the garbage pizzas.
Pizza is his favorite food.
Seriously, I do reviews of like frozen ones to see who's got the better frozen pizzas. This was the worst crusted pizza I think I've ever had in my entire life.
We really tried to like it because usually we love Blaze pizza. I mean, Blaze is good. I mean, he likes the barbecue chicken pizza. I liked that. A couple weeks ago I had one that was it was a cheese and artichoke pizza, and it had like ricotta and mozzarella, and it was a good pizza. Not on the keto crust. It was.
No, it was like, and then they get you in there, and you're looking at the menu, and they go, the keto crust is only what, 6 net carbs or 8 net carbs for the whole.
Yeah,
for the
and
whole
like
thing.
80 million grams of protein. We're like, yeah, all
the
right.
cauliflower crust was 84 net carbs.
It was really bad
Which
for
I didn't
you.
know cauliflower was that bad, but usually that's a good.
The cauliflower crust was very bad for you when
Yeah.
they broke it down.
So the keto was the one you had to kind of go to, and I don't think I would go back to that. So I'm not going back to Blaze until we're off this diet.
Blaze pizza is fantastic. The keto crust, ugh.
No, because we were just there the week before with DJ Elliott, and we had the regular crust, and it
Yeah,
was great.
that's when I had that artichoke thing, and
Yeah.
it was really good. So yeah.
So yeah, we're not slamming Blaze. It's their keto.
The keto
crust.
You know what I think it is? I think that when you are like, again, Disney diet doesn't really match. So when you're there and you see something like, oh, this is low carb, I can totally have this, and you get all excited. And then it's a letdown because it's not what you think. So what I ended up doing was getting a fork, and I ate the cheese and the chicken.
But they don't put enough
off the
toppings
top.
on them at Blaze to
Yeah.
really do it. And what made it so rough is we had just left Maria and Enzo's where they have the pizza place right next door that makes the 12-inch slices of pepperoni pizza and the cheese is falling off.
Yeah, the pizza window next to Maria and Enzo's, if you have not
Pizza
been.
Point? Is that what it's called? I can't remember the name. But the pizza there, it's the same pizza they serve at the pizza window in Epcot, but it's not Viennappoli's exact recipe. But the pepperoni pizza, I kid you not, it is they put 2 paper plates down and the pizza goes across the 2 paper plates and over.
It's really good pizza.
It's like $5, $6 a slice. It's
totally worth it. So if you're walking around the Springs and you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you have hungry people with you, the pizza window. And they also have other Italian favorites, being that I'm Italian, and I go in there and you see like the little cookies my grandma used to make.
But then they had like fresh made. They had a veal or chicken parmesan sandwich. They put the chicken parm on a sub roll. They had meatball sub. They had like Italian sub. They had all kinds of stuff.
Cannoli.
It's a great little. If you're just looking for something quick, it's right next door to Maria and Enzo's.
Actually, it's attached to Maria.
Yeah, it is fantastic, and you can't go wrong in there. Because we've been there probably 4 or 5 times now. Every single time, John introduced us to it, and ever since then we've loved it.
Yes. So I have one more thing before we go back to Disney Springs to talk about Maria and Enzo's. And yes, my shirt. People are asking me about my shirt. It is Little Mermaid. It's a Kiss the Girl shirt, and let's see, Sebastian is down here. Yes, and it's got like shells and a fork with dingle hopper and things on the sleeve. So I had a couple people ask about the shirt. So
Kiss the girl.
Kiss the girl. Okay. So anyway.
Back to Maria and Enzo's?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I forgot to tell you. I forgot something. So, because we were talking about food, I got sidetracked. I know you're shocked at that fact. Also, when the Festival of the Arts opens on January 17th, there are 2 new things that you can see at Epcot that also open in conjunction with the festival. All right. The new Beauty and the Beast sing-along back in the France Pavilion opens on the 17th. We'll play at various times throughout the day. It is a sing-along. I think we talked about this before when I saw it before, but if for those who didn't, it is not like the Frozen sing-alongs where there are people and dancing and it changes every time. It's a movie. It is a twisted tale of Beauty and the Beast, as they call it, with LeFou as the lead. You get to do a little bit of singing.
You mean he wasn't the lead?
No, he wasn't.
Oh.
And a little bit of a silly story that goes with it. So that's back in the France Pavilion. Also, the new 360 movie back in Canada.
Oh, okay.
So they replaced the movie that's been back there for years.
With Martin Short?
Yes, the Martin
Three Amigos?
From Three Amigos, yes. So that is gone. It is you can tell that the new 360 movie theater, what am I trying to say? The movie itself is very crisp and clean. They have the bars that you stand in between, just, to lean on something. And a couple of times I felt woozy because it really did feel like they went over Niagara Falls for one, because Canada. And because it surrounds you, you actually kind of reminded me of Soarin', but a little bit even more so immersive. There's a word.
The cameras have gotten a lot better though since they did that original movie.
Yeah, and then there was another spot. They went to different places in Canada, and in certain scenes, you looked like you were like swooping down on whatever that area was. So it was really interesting to see, and it was funny because we were walking back there, and a lot of people were saying as we were walking back there that they hadn't ever been back there to see that movie.
It's cool back there.
It is cool.
The mountain with the waterfall in the back there, it's crazy.
I was back there. I walked back there with Laurel from the radio station, and she had never been back there and saw the fountain.
See, I don't think a lot of people realize there's more back there.
Yeah, you just keep walking. I think a lot of people don't realize. And then the gardens back there are beautiful as well. But the big waterfall and everything.
Yeah,
and the movie is actually worth checking out, because it is, like I said, it almost feels like a ride because you're standing and everything is moving around you.
You don't need a fast pass.
And you don't need a fast pass.
That's awesome. Not like Rise of the Resistance.
No, not like Rise of the Resistance. Nowhere near that. But yeah, so it just 2 extra little things for you to do the next time you go to Epcot. And that is just like the tiny, tiny, tiny bit of icing on the cake when it comes to all the wonderful things coming to Epcot.
And thank you, Billie Jean. Pizza Ponte. That was the name of the pizza place.
Thank you.
The Disney Springs. Make sure you check it out. If you like pizza, you like Italian food, check it out.
We would love some right now.
I'm gonna go get podcast. She's gonna go to bed and I'm going out.
I'm tired, but you are not going to get pizza.
So anyway,
okay.
So it was last Friday actually. We were at Maria and Enzo's. We met with the manager of the restaurant, the PR firm that runs the restaurant for that, and then also the vice president of sales for Disney, or for Disney Springs. Sorry. Disney Springs. So they kind of want to run down what their idea was for the show, LOL, and what our ideas were, so we can kind of all come together and agree on something. And when we first announced the show, we only had limited seating. They told us, oh, there's only 64 seats available in the room you're going to be in, and then there's 9 of us total that behind the scenes and families and such. So we're like, okay, that means we only have 55 available. Well, they decided they aren't putting us in that room. They said, no, we don't want to put you guys in this back room. We're going to put you in the main dining room. So they moved us into the main dining room. We're taking up like a quarter of the room in front of the windows over the water. You look out the window, you see the hot air balloon right behind us in the window. And that's where we're going to be set up. So that's where the, I guess, I don't want to say stage, but the table and our banners and such will be right.
Yeah, they're giving us like the front, or I guess it would be back. What did you say?
Oh no, Courtney said Franklin said hi.
Hi, Franklin.
I know, I want to say hi, Franklin.
Franklin is one of our little Main Streeters. So at Maria and Enzo's, I don't know if I posted pictures, and if you haven't been there, it's a beautiful restaurant. When you walk in, you overlook the dining area and you look down.
Yes.
So you take the stairs down, and then you could see the big air balloon and the water. It's gorgeous.
It's a really nice view right there, and we're so glad that their recommendation. They said, you know, we want to put you guys front and center in here because we figure it's a better picture for everything. So they chose that spot. So they actually upped us to 70 people, so 15 more people could actually get tickets now. So we do have tickets still available on TMSMLOL.com that you can pick up. But they kind of ran down some of the things they wanted us to talk about. We ran down what we want to do. I think it's going to be a great show. Honestly, I think it's going to be a really good show. I mean, just the way everything's coming together with this. Talking to Kurt, who's the VP of sales for Disney Springs. I don't know if he's VP or manager exactly. I hate to say it the wrong way. Sales manager maybe. Just a really, really nice guy, and he's the kind that they brought him this idea of us doing the show down there, and he was like, why would we not want to do the show? He thinks it's the greatest thing since sliced bread down there.
It was very exciting because Scott and I went and we met, Cindy met us because Cindy is very good with business sense as far as like, I'm a little bit more like laid back. I don't want to say laid back, but I don't know. I don't like to ask some questions or get right down to business.
And
Cindy's like,
do it.
We gotta know about this. So like when they were asking questions like, what do you want this or do you want that? I go, and I look at Cindy, like, Cindy, what do we want?
Because me and Cindy are very much on the same page with that, and her and John are on their same page. So
yeah, John and I are the warriors,
yes.
And Scott and Cindy are the more like, let's get this done with business mind.
I figure I ask for everything, and the worst they can say is no. I mean, that's the worst thing I ever get. So, and usually, and honestly, Disney Springs is being so accommodating to everything. Every request we've had, they've been awesome.
And the best part is that after speaking with them, we walked away with the information that they want us to do our show every month at Disney Springs in various locations around Disney Springs.
And all the locations that you can think of down there are excited to get us in there. And we even brought it up to them, what about if a retail location? Is there any way we could do our show in one of the retail locations? They brought up to us the NBA experience, that they would like us to go in there and possibly do the show in there. We talked to him, he basically said, he goes, all we can do is ask, and the worst they can say is no to you. So anything you guys want to try to do down here, let's do it. Let's see if they'll go for it, and let's move forward. So it's so positive, so good, and we're in our heads. I can't say a lot of what we talked to them about yet, but some of the plans we have it's going to be phenomenal, and you guys are not going to want to miss it. So if you're in town or if you're local, the weekend of LOL, please try to make it out to them, because I think you will really enjoy it, especially with the venue working with us. To make it a better experience for the guests. While we do the show for the guests, the audience is awesome. We're also doing the live feed, so for the venue, it's a great advertisement tool for them to see it, and we're going to be giving them our opinion of the restaurant and everything like that. But
we're also going to talk about current events
yes.
too. And we're going to have a live feed so that people can watch from home. So this is, for me, I think another important thing to mention is not only is this an amazing opportunity that we are beyond blessed to have. It still hasn't sunk in. That's not a word. sank in with me because sunk it in, whatever, you know what I mean. Because it is such a huge opportunity, and because Disney Springs is so excited to work with us.
She had a tear 1 point.
I did get teary for a second.
And me and Cindy both caught it at the same time, and then she kind of pulled it back.
I reeled it back in.
She had the tear.
And the reason why, I guess, is because it's humbling. It's something that we're grateful for, and I think that this is also going to facilitate our people who have asked us to do more than one meetup a year. Yep. Because we always have people that will want to come in and see us and hang out and meet other Main Streeters, and we have our big one every fall, but then, people want more. So I think this is a great way for us to give you guys more. Yep. So if you're planning a trip, doesn't matter what month you're planning, I can't guarantee a week, but at least we'll have something. And I know that Disney Springs is already asking us for a date for February. So as soon as we know what the next exciting thing is going to be, we'll be sure to put it out.
Yeah, we're hoping, we can't promise, but we're hoping we have a date and a venue before this show takes place so we can announce it at the show. Yeah. That's our hope for every month moving forward, so that we can give people notice. But I would like to, if we could get 2 or 3 months, because people who are coming their vacation.
I've already had people ask me if I know the dates for March and April.
Yeah, so as soon as we can get them, we will get them out to you. They're kind of they want to make sure that this show kind of goes off the way they're thinking, the way everybody's thinking it's going to go off.
But everybody is on the same page, everybody's optimistic.
And everybody thinks that they're getting the best part of the whole thing.
But we're all getting the best part of the whole thing.
We're excited that Disney Springs is letting us do it. Maria and Enzo's excited that we want to do it there. Disney Springs people are excited we want to go to Disney Springs and do the show. So everybody's like, we're winning, we're winners.
Everybody's winning. The fact that I knew that we had a good working relationship with Disney Springs, and I guess in my mind I didn't realize how good, because they're so happy to be venturing into this project with us this year, and we are just thrilled to be part of it. It's big for us. It's big. It's Disney Springs. It's Disney Springs.
And
it's a big deal.
If some of the things that Kurt, who's the manager of sales, said to us come true, wow.
We are going to wow you this year, so wait for it. It's so good. It's just so good, you guys. I cannot wait to tell you more. Just hang in there with us. But you can, if you are going to be in the Disney area, of course, parking is free at Disney Springs, of course. It's easy to find a parking spot at
If you're staying on property, you don't have a car, you can get a bus that will go there for free. Which was one problem we had at Old Town, is that people who were staying on property would have to either get an Uber or rent a car or whatever to get over there. So it made it hard for people on property to get over there to see us. So that's, bless you. That's one benefit we have here is parking. There is no limit. I mean, at Disney Springs, they have a ton.
Yeah, and you guys, taking a Sunday afternoon and going to Disney Springs, you can walk around, do a little shopping, and come see our show.
And they've already told us we will have a wait staff. Bless you.
So sorry.
We will have wait staff during the show, so you will be able to order food, beverages, and then after the show, if you want to just have an appetizer during the show, you can stay around after the show. They will seat you, probably leave you at the seat you're at and serve you dinner, because we will be sitting at tables. Yeah, they're going to make accommodations.
I'm so sorry, my allergies are terrible. For our group.
Yeah.
So.
And we will be sitting at tables. It's not going to be like it was at Old Town where everybody's just sitting at a chair. You will, if you come to the show, you'll be sitting at a table and chair. So it's going to be more of a dining experience.
So we are so excited. January 26th, Maria and Enzo's. Tickets at TMSMLOL.com. If you know anybody who's local, or anybody who's going to be here that weekend or that day, January 26th, please send them out to see us, because this is something that's really special between us and Disney Springs, and with Cindy and with John. This is just the beginning of something wonderful, and we are so humbled and thankful for this opportunity, and we really hope that you guys enjoy it too, because it's going to be so much fun.
That's right. So January 26th again, the show is going to, you can get into the area at 3:30. The show is going to start promptly at 4, and that's when the live feed will also start. Show plans to end right around 5. We try to keep it to that hour, and then if anybody wants to stick around and get pictures or anything like that afterwards, we'll be able to do that. And then if you want to eat, just let the staff know, and they will take care of you for dinner afterwards if you're going to be there. If you haven't got your tickets yet, please do so, because they have been going. We don't want you to miss out if you really
And
want
part
to
of
go.
being in the studio audience, as they say, is we do a Q&A after the cameras go off. So you get to spend a little more time with us.
And you have a chance for that raffle.
And you
prize.
have a chance to win a big basket of Disney prizes, which everybody loves prizes.
Right,
So
and hopefully that's going to get bigger after talking to other people down there. We'll see.
just wait for it.
We'll see.
I know we're trying to do the show in less than an hour because we take up so much time. And I know that you said there's a game on at 8
There
as
is
well.
the college football championship game is tonight.
But before we wrap up, he's got to show you something.
While we were at Disney Springs, we got a text message that these had arrived at Walt Disney World. Now you may go, oh, it's a Millennium Falcon. Oh, no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is not, because you open this little slot. And in California, this is considered a French fry container.
It is a French fry container in Disneyland.
In Disneyland, this is French fries. In Walt Disney World, it's a popcorn container. But it's a popcorn container. It had the string that goes around it, so you can carry it like a purse if you really wanted to.
Carry it like a purse. It's big.
It is. It's
big.
good size. They will give you the popcorn on the side though, because I didn't want the kernels and such getting into the.
Because why would you want to damage your popcorn bucket?
Hello. So the little antenna moves, and then the on the back the lights.
See?
The lights do light up. So.
Let me see. Yeah, there's blue lights in the back.
I can see them in the feed.
Can you see it?
Yeah. So you get the lights, the Falcon. It's really kind of a cool little toy. They were expensive.
We went over there to take a picture, and when he saw it, he goes, "Oh, I think I have to have that."
I was picturing it was gonna be small, and it was bigger, and I was like, you know what? I really want.
I know. I took a picture with it for our for the blog that I did, and I had people ask me like,
it's over a foot.
like how big are these
Yeah.
things? Big.
Yeah.
And the strap, when I had the strap connected to it, it hung. It was almost like a crossbody bag.
It was.
You actually
You could use it as a
You could use
crossbody.
this as a purse if you really, really wanted to. Which, if we have another Star Wars thing, I just might do that because it's flat, and you could put like your wallet in there.
You dress as Han, I'll dress as Chewie, and you carry that around.
And your chapstick will fit in here. And
Your phone.
and my hand sanitizer, because I have to have that because I'm a germaphobe.
I
What?
want to see something. Look at that. You have purses your phone won't fit in, but it'll fit in there.
See? Multi-purpose. Forget the popcorn. It's just an accessory.
And that's cheaper than some purses.
It is cheaper than all my purses. So
We're going back to buy 4 more.
So, new purse. Spring fashion.
Don't say that. That thing's going to trend. You're going to see these
If
all
I
over.
see somebody walking around the parks with that as a purse, I'm gonna be like,
we
I know
invented
where you
that.
got that
Yeah,
from.
that was our idea.
I know you got that from.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Right, also.
So.
But that's fun stuff. So yeah, I was excited when they saw this. I do have the TIE Fighter that came out a couple years ago. Andrew bought it for me for Father's Day.
Yeah.
So now I have this one to go with.
And
it.
they do have them. I did hear that they do have them in some of the parks now. They do have them at Hollywood Studios.
They better have them.
This was at Disney Springs at the popcorn stand right across from the Marvel store.
Go figure, across from the Marvel store.
Yeah, it was by the Marvel store, which makes no sense.
And I was going to the Marvel store anyway because I love that store. So.
Yeah, I know you were. So
So we got to see it then. So.
we did.
Okay. Anything else? Oh, I just wanted to mention Lost Princess Apparel Shoppers. We did release some new legging pre-sale the other day.
We did.
Under new pre-sale, if you go to the website, there is something on there that people kind of went a little insane crazy over, wanting to get a hold of, and they're the Baby Yoda leggings. I know Baby Yoda is not his name. The child leggings are there. But if you go out and check them out, they are still some available for pre-order. They won't be in until early March. But it's because the manufacturer's gonna be shut down for a while because they do that every year. But
so they
these
want to
will be
get the orders in. So if you want them and you want them in early March, you got to order them now before the factory shut down because they're going to try to get these fulfilled so that we get them. There isn't the delay that there used to be.
When they give a date, the last 4 dates now that they've given us have all hit on time. If actually a couple days early for most of them. Mm-hmm. But there's 30 new leggings in the new thing.
Even Girl Scout cookies.
The Girl Scout cookies were in there. Fireworks, Mickey fireworks ones.
Castles.
Different Minnie Mouse one. The castles one. And there's some great designs coming. We've already seen. So stay tuned to that. Sign up for
But the Baby Yoda ones, I had to order them too.
Yeah, she did.
Because I'm unapologetically that person that shares Baby Yoda memes all the time.
And we're hoping that they're going to come out with like the tops and the dresses.
No, she told me. I talked to the owner of the company because she asked my opinion on what people would like to see. And I said shirts and dresses. And so she's supposed to not just regular Disney. They're gonna have regular Disney as well, but she's supposed to come out with some Baby Yoda dresses with pockets, because pockets are a must, and some shirts. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, hopefully that's all gonna be coming soon. But they got a lot of, Michelle's been going with them, giving us some ideas for the future stuff. So they're really trying to work with us to get. But the Baby Yoda ones did drop to us before they dropped to all their other customers, all their other
because
wholesalers.
we're like, you need Baby Yoda. Give us Baby Yoda.
So they released them to us. They released them to the rest of the company today. So we were the first ones that had first dibs over the weekend to have them. So if you haven't ordered them, you might want to get out there, because now the whole company can order them from the same pool, and they could go quick. So you might want to go, if you haven't gotten them yet, you might want to do that. And I know a lot of people on here have ordered
Baby
them
Yoda,
too.
Baby Yoda.
So okay, and then you want me to go through my stuff, and then we'll announce that winner?
Well, we can do that now. As far as last week's giveaway of my new book, How Many Sleeps Till Disneyland, our winner is Kathy Cups.
Kathy Cups, you won, Kathy. I think I might have your address. I think you bought from Lost Princess Apparel. I will check. If not, I will get that from you. I have a whole bunch of stuff I have to mail out tomorrow, because I've been so behind on shipping, because we've been so busy.
So if we owe you something, it's coming.
It's coming. I will be shipping out everything tomorrow. I have a couple books I have to ship out. I have a prize I have to ship out, and then this book as well. So
it's coming.
So Kathy, if you could, if you do want it autographed though, if you want it personalized or anything, let us know. Or if you want it to go to somebody else, if by chance you have it, you want to give it.
Or I can just sign it and not
That
personalize
works
it to somebody. That way, whoever it's going to, it works.
Very true. Very true.
And if you want any copies of any of my books, don't we have all 3?
We will have all 3 as of tomorrow.
As of tomorrow. So thank you. And they're all doing really well. So thank you for that too. Appreciate it.
Awesome. And she's got another one in the works. Right?
Because I have time for all kinds of things.
I told her, I said, we sleep 6 hours a day. Why are we sleeping?
I don't know why I stress and don't sleep. I have no idea. Anyway, go ahead.
So, I'm going to run through my screens really quick here, because I know people get tired of this, but we just want to do the shot. So TMSM LOL, as you see, this is the new image we're going with. So Cindy, Michelle, and John up there at the top. TMSMLOL.com to get your tickets. Tickets are done through Eventbrite, and they will email them to you. And then if you do purchase a ticket, just bring it to the show with you, and Andrew will be there to scan you into the show. And that'll also get you a raffle ticket for the
That's a raffle ticket.
Yep.
Yes.
TMSM text alerts. If you type the word TMSM live and text that to 94253, you will get an alert roughly 5 minutes before we go live on the show. On this show, I also send the alert out before we do the TMSM LOL show. So if you're not going to be able to be at Maria and Enzo's with the rest of us, go ahead and text TMSM live to 94253, and you'll get alerted that when we start that feed, you can see it. Next up, TMSM Radio. We did add DJ Elliott mixes in there last week.
Yeah, we did.
We're going to be adding more. Just bear with me, they are coming. But TMSM Radio, again, it's free to you guys. Kingdom Strollers does sponsor that, and they pay for all the behind-the-scenes fees that we have to cover with that to run. If you go to the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store and just do a search TMSM Radio, you can download that to your smart device and begin listening. You got movie music, park music, ride music, fireworks, parade, you name it, it's on there.
And DJ Elliott is on at noon and 7 o'clock right now.
Roughly,
give or take.
Maybe a few minutes difference. Spectral Churro Coffee, as it was mentioned earlier, from Coffee Shop of Horrors and Main Street Mouse. You can get that at tmsm.shop/coffee. Again, part of the proceeds for this go to Give Kids the World, so please know that when you purchase this, you're also helping out that great foundation over there. And MEI Travel and Mousefan Travel, sorry, too much at one time. Our official travel sponsor, MEI Travel, Mousefan Travel, Becky and her team over there, fantastic, will help you out with any of your travel needs, going to Disney, any Disney park in the world, Ventures by Disney, anything, they can handle it all for you.
And there's new specials out right now too for spring, so if you need a quote, hit them up, because they will take care of you. If
you go to mainstreetmouse.com, you'll see their banner there. Just click on the banner, it'll route you to their page where you just fill out a little bit of a form, and then one of her agents will contact you, and they will help you with the planning process. That is no cost to you at all. They do it all as Disney helps them out on the backside. So, and then went back to us for accident. Our social media, follow the Main Street Mouse on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. On YouTube, please click the little bell there so you get notifications when we do upload something new to YouTube. Again, the Main Street Mouse, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And then Main Street Mouse on Twitter. You can follow us on all the channels. Michelle posts a lot on Facebook and Instagram, so make sure you're following those ones for sure. And we do post a lot of videos now on Facebook, so stay ahead with that. Our social media, our personal ones, Michelle M. Atwood and TMSM Avenger on Instagram. You can follow both of us there to see what we're up to, where we're at, and what we're doing. This week, hopefully, we'll be posting some more because we're going to get out the parks and go do some stuff, especially this weekend.
We are going to try. We are going to try.
And we have a big event, which we'll tell you guys about next Monday that we're going to be doing next week, so you'll definitely want to watch and stay in next week.
I forgot what event. Oh, I know what it is. Never mind.
It's a couple-day event, so you better know what it is. Yeah, like a 3.5 day event.
I'm tired just thinking about it.
I know.
So
we need to eat some good food.
I'm not eating.
I am.
He's already looking for cheat times, you know? That's the bad part about going to the parks and doing things when trying to be.
Hey guy, if you're hungry and there's nothing else to eat, what are you gonna do?
What's a guy to do?
It's chicken. If it's chicken, it's chicken. If it's deep fried in oil and tastes really good with ranch and barbecue sauce all over,
with a side of tater tots.
What's the problem?
Okay.
Potatoes are of the earth. How can they be bad if they're of the earth?
All right, so thank you guys so much for watching.
Yes,
thank you for following all of our social media. Thank you for keeping up with all the crazy stuff that we do.
Thank you for having fun with us.
Thank you for having fun with us, because that was what the Main Street Mouse is basically about, besides giving you your Disney scoop, but making Disney friends and having a good time and kind of taking a break from the crazy reality of the world. This is our safe spot. So is our group, TMSM Fan Nation, our show, you know, everything that we do. We hope that we are bringing you Disney magic wherever you are. And we appreciate you all so much. And again, if you're going to be around on January 26th, please come see us at Disney Springs. We'd love to have you out.
Yep, definitely. I think that's it. So, guys, have a great week. We will see you back here next Monday, 7 o'clock. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.